Yo, let's go and welcome to the video. I'm going to show you how to solo the Tiger and Raptor bosses in ZG. Alright, first things first, if you don't have an alt account to find a group for yourself or none of your guildies are online and you want to get into the raid by yourself, there's a macro that you can use to do that. I'll put this in the description so you can copy it, but I have it bound to my bar and then I just spam it as I go into the instance and it lets me in. Shout out to Grifton, who made a video with that macro like 9 months ago. Thanks, man. Right, the first boss I will show you how to do is the Tiger boss. If you don't know how to get there, I'll quickly show you on this little map. So we're here at the start of the dungeon. You go down, go across 2 bridges, go around the serpent boss, go past the Cache of Madness, and in this room here is the Tiger boss. So you can mount up at the start and skip all of the trash and get to that room, so I'll skip ahead and see you there. Alright, I've made it to the Tiger boss room. I like to clear out this whole area. I don't know if any of these things pull. Once you pull the boss, I clear it out just in case. Might not have to. If you want to try it without clearing the room, good luck. If you are clearing the room, the axe throwers can chain stun you with their axe throw and kill you, so if you pull too many and can't burst them down, then you'll get stuck in an infinite stun lock and have to run back. Alright, so the room has been cleared. I'm right in front of the boss. The way that this boss works doesn't make sense to me at all. I'll try to explain, what I'm doing. But the main thing is we're trying to skip the first phase and get the 2 other troll ads to despawn and get it into phase 3 where the boss turns into a tiger. Right, so the way I like to pull this boss is I will pop my treants, let my treants tank everything, and then pull the boss off of the rest of the ads. I want the ads to all stay up here close to this platform and not on the platform. And then I'll kite the boss away, reset the fight, try to beat the boss back to aggro the ads. Alright, so the strategy that seems to work out more often than not for me, sometimes it does mess up and you have to do it a couple times, wait for your nitro boost, wait for your treants to come off cooldown. But I will pop my treants on Zaith, have everything attack my treants, and then I'll pull the boss off of the treants and reset the boss fight. So I get my treants out, pull off the boss, get into travel form. The reset spot is right outside of this room, right where that Joe Rogan's patrolling. And as soon as I get the reset, I try to nitro boost back and beat the boss before the boss resets and get aggro on the ads. Now that I got the aggro on the ads, I can reset in the same spot. And the boss should now do the RP to go into phase 2. Now that it's a tiger, I can kite the boss around this stump here. It hurts a little bit, but you can kind of get some good burst off before you even have to kite, if at all, depending on your gear. Alright, so he's hurting. I'm gonna go across this little point here, and you can heal yourself up if you're getting low at all. Just keep your dots on him if you want to. And then once you're healed back up, you can just finish him off and hope for the mount. So no mount for me. I guess I'm trying again in a couple days. And from here, we can go over to the Raptor boss. So we go back the way we came, go up this ramp over here, through one room, and here is the room for the Raptor boss. Now, while I'm making my way over there, I've done this boss a couple different ways, but mainly it's about kiting the boss. So just whichever place you feel most comfortable with having room to kite, you can clear the area that you want to. So right now, I'm right here. I've cleared before just this area here, all of this, the trash in here. I've cleared that and just kited the boss from the Raptor room where it's at, down this ramp that I'm about to go up to. I've tried it that way. It worked. Another way, I did the same thing. I cleared this, but I gave myself a lot of extra room, and I even went all the way down, clearing a couple of patrols and stuff on this path, and I would jump off of the ramp here, the stairs on Hakar's platform, and keep kiting, healing myself up, and killing the boss. So that way it takes a lot longer. I've been trying to do just a shorter route, and today I'm going to try to just clear the Raptor room and kite it in the room. We'll see how that goes. So for this room, there is one patrol berserker that comes in here. Make sure you catch this guy in his patrol so it doesn't come in while you're trying to attack the boss. So this Raptor boss is a weird one. I've cleared this room to give myself some kiting space. So I'm going to pull the boss, try to get the Raptor to go through the floor. I don't have to deal with it, and then the boss is going to reset and hopefully get back into combat before the Raptor has a chance to respawn. So sometimes the Raptor doesn't immediately fall through. Gotta like go back and forth a time or two, and then now the Raptor is below the map. So I'll pop my treants on the boss. Hopefully they get aggro on it so it stops hitting me. And sometimes right there it doesn't work completely, but the goal for that, like pulling the boss over towards the front of the room, is so that the Raptor will not respawn. But the boss does run all the way back sometimes and reset, so you just gotta try a couple different attempts until it works. So now I'm just gonna try to kite the boss around the room, keep dots up, and hope for the mount. I usually do this in my raid spec, which doesn't have many mana talents, so a mana pot usually helps me out on this fight. I'm scared to attack during the threatening gaze, so I always just kite for the threatening gaze. Mortal Strike, brutal. Some of these mechanics the boss has, like the charge and the stun and the fear, can really hurt you. Even the whirlwind. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop a mana potion. Help move this along. Alright, got my Innervate about to come up. Parkskin's about to come up, so after the next threatening gaze, I'll try to just pump the boss, finish him off. There we go, lots of kiting. Let's see if we get the mount. No mount for the second boss either. So that's it for the Tiger and Raptor bosses. Kind of janky to get the cheese to reset the bosses and get the mount, the Raptor to go through the floor, all that kind of stuff. Doesn't work for me every time. Takes 2-3 times per boss sometimes to get the mechanics to work out right. If you've got any extra tips to help prevent any of that from happening, let everybody know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll show a bonus boss right now. So the bonus boss I've been doing while in here for a chance of a little bit of extra gold from selling the Tome of Polymorph Turtle is Gahz'Ranka. Pretty easy boss to solo. There's no kiting involved. Just get your mud skunks, have your lure, clear a couple of the Tooth Frenzy around the area the boss spawns, and yeah, try to get something to sell on the auction house to make it worth your while if you don't get them out. No real explanation for this boss, so I'll just speed up the footage, and thanks for watching.